Has ever this happened to you? You're brushing your teeth and suddenly you're arguing about an argument from 2019, and this time in the shower courtroom you're absolutely destroying everything. Or you're lying in your bed at 2 a.m. wondering if you unplugged the iron, and then wondering if the fact that you're wondering about the iron is a symptom of deeper psychological fracture that you should probably journal about. Or you are in the shower and without your consent your brain has queued up a PowerPoint presentation titled Every Embarrassing Thing You Said Between 2012 and 2016 Volume 1. Or you are in your mid conversation with your wife and you actually realize you missed the last 14 seconds because your internal narrator was rehearsing a witty reply that never got used. And here's the thing. You see, some part of you is just watching all this circus. Not judging, not fixing, just watching. The mind is on fire and something in you is eating popcorn. Who is that? You say my thoughts the way you say my car or my phone. Like you own them. Like you are in control. Okay, if you say you're in control, stop thinking. Right now, for 10 seconds. No thoughts, complete silence. You can't, right? Exactly. If you owned your thoughts the way you own your hands, you could have put them down. But you can't. They just arrive uninvited like relatives. Hi, my cousin. They just walk in. They show up, eat your attention, and suddenly you are emotionally invested in a hypothetical conversation with someone you haven't even seen since college. You see, the mind is a thought-generating machine and nobody gave you the remote. It asks questions, solves problems, remembers where you put your keys, imagines your funeral, decides between the salads and cheeseburger, all by itself. You are not driving, you are in the passenger seat. And the car is having a full existential crisis. You see, there is a famous trick. Don't think about pink elephant. And there it is, pink elephant. You precisely thought about it. In tutu probably. Sorry, tutu. You didn't choose that. The mind just served it up like a waiter who doesn't care what you order. You say, I want dosa. The waiter says, sir, we only have parota. That's how things are. So here's the thing. If thoughts appear without your permission, if they arrive and leave like weather, then who exactly is this you that claims to be doing the thinking? You are not even the thinker. You are more like the one who hears the thought. But, this is where it gets fun. Who is the one who hears? Alright, let me give you a simple logic. If you can watch your thoughts, you must be separate from them. Right? When you are watching a movie, you are not the movie. When you are watching Ryan Gosling, you are not him. When you watch your anxiety spiral about next Tuesday, you are not the anxiety. Congratulations, you are the watcher, the witness, the one behind the eyes. Very spiritual, right? Very enlightened. We all put it on a t-shirt. I am divine, soham, and things like that. Now close your eyes. Try to watch the watcher. Try to turn around and see the one who is seeing. What did you find? Nothing, probably. Or more accurately, you found another thought wearing a watcher name tag. The moment you say, there I am, the watcher, that's just the mind handing you another label. Congratulations, you have been bamboozled by your own brain. Because now you need a watcher to watch the watcher who was watching the first watcher. And then a watcher for that watcher. It keeps going on. It's watchers all the way down. An infinite staircase of dudes in meditation poses, each one claiming to be the real one behind the previous one. The witness, the one who seems to be observing the mind, is still inside the mind. It is still an object. It is still something you can point out and say, that's me. And anything you can point to is not you. As long as there is an observer and process of observing and something observed, all three are just furniture in the same room. The observer is the observed, I agree. But is that the ultimate? Absolutely not. There is no tiny CEO inside your head running the company. There is this is the point where most people either laugh or walk into the ocean. Both are valid responses. You see, so you are not the thoughts, and you are not the watcher of thoughts. The thoughts are automatic. The watcher is just another thought in trench coat. So what is left? You are the screen on which all these things are happening. Think of a movie theater. This is a classic example that many people give. On the screen, car crashes, heart breaks, explosions, someone dramatically walking away in the rain, and Hans Zimmer music is coming on, and things like that. The screen doesn't flinch. The screen doesn't cry. Screen doesn't text its friend about the movie plot twist saying, hey, do you know in Endgame Iron Man dies? Nothing like that happens. It just is. Without it, none of these things could appear. You are that screen. The movie of your life, the worries, the memories, to-do list, an existential dread, and sudden craving for noodles, no noodles, all of it plays on you. But you are never touched by any of it, and that is the truth. It is on you that all these things are happening, whether you like it or not, or believe it or not. That is why I insist on turning your mind within and seeing things as they are for yourself. The moment you listen to me or mail me, nothing is going to work, because I'm only like a map pointing you towards the treasure. If you hold me and think treasure, you will find treasure. You're only fooling yourselves. You are the sky. Thoughts are clouds. Some are dark clouds, some are light clouds, stormy clouds, weird clouds shaped like your maths teacher. That's it. The sky doesn't get wet when it rains. The sky doesn't panic when a thunderstorm rolls through. It just holds space. You are the self-aware reality, the ground of all being. Turn your mind within and see this for yourself. And here's the thing, the cosmic joke that nobody tells you. You're already free. You have always been free. There is nothing to achieve, nowhere to go, nothing to become. The thing you have been searching for is the thing that's searching. I know, it's almost insulting. You have done retreats, you have read books, you have gone to different kinds of gurus, you have journaled, you have meditated until your knees felt a complaint. And the answer is, you were already it the whole time. The seeker is the sought. The mind hates this. The mind wants a 12-step program, a certificate, a graduation ceremony with a hat, and people coming and taking family photos and things like that. But you see, the sun doesn't earn the right to shine. It just shines. Similarly, the real you, is self-aware. It only knows about its own existence and nothing else. But when that comes into contact with mind, it becomes aware of the world. That's it. It's such a simple thing. Even when I started walking this path of reality initially, it was very complicated. I used to wonder, when people tell me you are that awareness, I will be like, me, that awareness. Whom are you fooling? I used to think like that. But let me tell you the same thing. That is the truth. You were the awareness from the day one and nothing else apart from it. So drop it. Drop all of it. Drop I am the thinker. Drop observer is the observed. Drop I am not the watcher. Drop I am enlightened. I am not enlightened. Drop every single label the mind has handed over to you, because the mind is a label making machine that never clocks out. When nothing remains, when there is not even a thought of nothing, what is left? That is the self-aware reality. How do I know? Because it is self-aware. It knows its own existence. It does not need our mind to know itself. It is like sun. It is self-luminous. A sun does not need another light to see itself. Similarly, the self-aware reality does not need anything else to see itself. For generations together, people have told you need to do that, do this, blah blah blah, go to India, go to that ashram, do that, do the stunts, fall from the sky, and what and all we have done to know the simple truth. Truth is very simple. If it is complicating, it is all lies. If anyone is complicating stuff, you only know they are all lying, because truth in its very nature is very blunt and very simple. You turn on the light appears. That's simple the truth is. You turn your mind within and see things for yourself. The knowledge or the wisdom that I have will come to you also. There is nothing great about it. Don't hold it like a concept, not like a story, not like a profile picture. This is just pure awareness, and you are that from the day one. You see, you can understand this only by turning your mind inward, not by listening to me or mailing me, So ultimately, I will conclude my speech by saying that Follow the message, not the messenger. I am doing all this social media just to make a living and for joy of speaking alone. You are the self-aware reality, which is the substratum of all, whether you like it or not or believe it or not. Thank you.